Welcome back, everyone. Early August morning. Got a few things done. Not completely finished up here yet, but I did finish getting this all cultivated up, so it's ready to go as far as, you know, planting something in there. And this thing is working great. I decided to just stop it. Want to show you this neat graphic. This is the setup we did with Courseplay, and it's actually been rocking it. So we're going to continue. We're going to finish that up. This thing is genius. I mean, it's not the fastest way to get grass, maybe, but it's the least effort. You just set it, forget it. The only thing you need to do is make sure that you keep an eye on it. When it gets to 100, it does not stop. It keeps mowing, but it doesn't collect anymore, and it basically just mulches the rest, like you lose it. And unfortunately, I did lose a big chunk because I got distracted with something else. You know, off camera, I was just waiting on this thing, and real life got in the way, and I kind of lost track. So. All right, where else shall we go? All right, so this guy here, we still have a lot to process, which is fine. It's not a problem, but we've got some to sell. So I think I'm going to set it to sell right now. We'll turn it on sell mode. And yeah, set here and set to selling. So that's going to be a lot more income, but I wanted to show you how much we gathered from those two fields, 83 plus 168. And we would have got a bit more than that because I screwed up and I wasn't paying attention. So, yep. Now we're going to start the process of, we're going to move. I want to say move a bit. These guys are going to move. The sheep are going to move. They're going to move up here. I have a pen picked out. I just have to get it reasonably leveled out, and we're going to migrate them all over there. But unfortunately, I can't pull out the grass out of here, so I kind of have to wait for them to get through it. So, you know, we'll build the new pen, but in the meantime, we're just going to leave them here until they've pretty much exhausted all the food. Well, we might not wait till exactly 0, but yeah, 86 of them. 86 of them now. They're going to need more space soon. All right. These guys I can pick up just like this. Oh, no, never mind. I can't pick up just like this for a couple of reasons. I sold the sell point. I wanted to make access through here. So I don't have a sell point for the potatoes right now. I also took down one tree through here because I'm going to put a path, a road through here. And I did a few odds and ends, just cleaning up. I tried to level things out a little bit better here, but it's a little rough still. We do still have canola in here, so it's not time to sell it yet. Our crops are doing well. Everything is fertilized. Now this guy, I don't know if you remember in the last episode, I left him way up in that open area near our field over there. Apparently he does not like being left on other properties. He gets reset here every time I load up the game again. Here he is. So I tried putting him inside the shed at one point, but no, he's got a preferred spot, so we'll respect that. We'll leave him alone. All right, where are we? So we've got 19%, so I wanted to get started. Oh, this is almost done here. Actually not going to get to 100%, is it? Yeah, it's getting a little silly, so I think I'm going to call it here. And we're going to take over. Get rid of that lovely thing. Otherwise, it's just going to go round and round and round. Not do much. So let's do it ourselves. I did a little bit of cleanup off camera. It does leave little corners here and there that are not done. Let's finish this up manually. And we got a couple more things we got to do. There's a lot more grass I could mow as well, but we don't really need it right now. Our grass field is almost ready to harvest. The other one in front of us. But we're going to wait one more month on that. Okay, good enough. This thing is a beautiful thing. We're just collecting pure grass. It's awesome. It's very awesome. We got to get drilling the new big fields. Now, I haven't really figured out what I'm doing there yet. So we'll have to figure that out together. All right. We're also probably going to move this fermenting silo once it's empty. I may build another one just up top here. Oh, why am I going this way? Is it the hour yet? Yeah, we just sold a whole bunch. We're at 72,000. Okay, so the money's flowing now. Now, you know, we can start. Where am I going? I gotta put a road through here. I don't know where I'm going. I did smooth this out a little bit here. Okay, let's get the seed drill. What are we gonna put in that field? It's great to have a field, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I did not check to see if there was a sale on anything. I should probably do that, and I need to order some more seed. Let's have a look. Anything on sale? Oh, this guy's still here. This is actually not too bad, although 25 would kind of be the limit. We're going up that hill. But it's a good sized trailer. I should consider it at least, although it might disappear real fast. Okay, seed. We need more seed. Let's order some. And pallets, because I can move them easier. Let's get 2 of those. Oops, I always do that. And I'm also going to order 2 of these. I will definitely need them. I need to sell that tree logging winch thing. Turns out I'm not gonna use it. I just don't have enough trees really for this setup. All right, off we go. So, what are we putting in here, guys? What are we putting in here? What is it? It's August right now. I want to say, why don't we put in, if we do a quick crop, then we can then put in soybean after and be ready for peak soybean time. So I think I'll do that. I'll do sorghum for now. That's fairly quick. I could do oats. No, I'll do sorghum. It's simpler. This is a big field. It's going to be too much straw, I think. So let's get that organized. We will not be doing 40 headlands. We'll do 2. And circle is fine. I think that's going to be okay. I think we're going to have to start thinking about a bigger seed drill. But we're kind of limited I just turned off that thing again, didn't I? No, why is this giving me a hard time? There we go. All right, sorghum. Up you go. Looking good. We'll have to fertilize that after. Okay, now, I mentioned it before. I'm going to get rid of the greenhouse that we have, and I'm going to put in a potato field. We're going to start planting our own potatoes. We'll get them harvested. And I figure we can do a field that is a bit of a strip up here. Not too big. We're not going to go crazy here. I'm going to create a field, hopefully reasonably straight, so it's easy to harvest. And we're just going to run up here. Oops, I started moving over. I'm going to go back. Keep moving over some more. Okay, I think we're going to end that here. Maybe a bit more. I also want to get rid of that production. I want to do something else with potatoes. I think a little bit bigger scale. All right. How you guys doing today? I'm really struggling with trying to not get too far ahead. This series, as far as recording is concerned, I'm working on 2 weeks out now. I really love this kind of map. No Man's Land, this kind of map, Western Wilds. I'm in my zone now, in my element. I'm enjoying White Farm too, since I've made the change, moved away from the role play. It's a lot more enjoyable to me. So we'll keep that going for a little while too. Kind of, I don't know. I kind of had an idea that maybe I would stop the White Farm as a normal daily episode and move it to a one kind of session a week streaming. If I could figure out how to get streaming working, end up being like a 3-hour video or something once a week, one night a week probably. Obviously I've got some limits with my work and my other obligations. One night a week I think I could do that. Okay, I'm not sure how big I want this yet. But we'll get at least a couple more passes through. Yeah, I don't want to create a monster potato field. That wouldn't go very well. So I'm hoping that by the time potatoes are actually ready in this field, that I'll be able to afford the harvester. Not cheap. I think I might change the angle on that a bit, but we'll see. All right, think we'll start with this width. It's going to generate a lot more potatoes than that little greenhouse. I need to keep in mind that this needs to be small equipment because I cannot, you know, get big tractors to run it. So there's no limit. There's a limit on the tractor horsepower and trucks and everything else. There's no limit on the implement needs for horsepower. So yeah, we might try to push our luck maybe. Okay, how's that? Does that look okay? Feel like I probably need more. I don't know. Let's start with that. We can always expand it later. And I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Okay. Let's turn off create. What are we doing with our seed and fertilizer levels? They're doing pretty good. Okay. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? I did buy a new stand and I put it over here. I completely forgot. So I moved the market stand over here. Seems more logical here, you know, side of the road. A little bit further away, so I have to actually make a bit of an effort to drive the stuff over here. And I don't know why I just popped this down here. I don't want it here. Let's go back to the yard. I'm leaving stuff around because I plan on shuffling things and I need them stuff out of the way, so moving things away from the house because I kind of have an idea of what I want to do there. Let's sell the potatoes. It's 66,000 now. Of course, there's always something in the way. I do that all the time. Okay, maybe we can sneak in here. Okay, let's go see if we can sell this. Oops. Easy. Somebody made a comment in one of previous videos regarding sell points. There are no limits on sell points. You can put sell points wherever you want. That was not part of the challenge to not have sell points. So we will put sell points. You know, I mean, it's one thing to have everything to, you know, pick up something you sell and drop it right on the sell point 2 feet over, and do that repeatedly always. That's, you know, necessarily I mean it's still following the rules, but it's you still got to go for the best prices for your products and whatnot. So okay, so that is that. Now I need to get potatoes in there, so I'm going to need a planter. So let's see if we can find something decent, of course, to be delivered. Now I've tried a few different things with potatoes. I tried this guy on the white farm, and stuff took forever. It didn't hold much, so it was constant refills. So this 1.5 meter, what's this? That's 2 meter. That's actually wider. This guy holds 4,000 liters of seed, whereas this one only holds this much. So I think I'm going to step up. It's a bit, like I said, it's a bit smaller, but at the very least, you know, I won't have to fill it up all the time. So attacher type, Max standard. I think it will stay standard because I don't know what the difference is. And we've got shaping boards. Wow, that's expensive. What happens if I don't have the shaping boards? Interesting. Cage roller. That also shapes. Kind of weird. Shaping board standard. I'll just go standard for now. I don't want to spend a lot of money. Purchase price 50. No. What did I just do? I said 10,000 here. Am I having a brain cramp? Oh, this is the one I wanted. Oh, that's only got 500. Oh, yeah, that's not helping anything. I picked the wrong one. Jeez. Okay, I'm not sure how I want to go about this. These are really expensive. Guys, what should I do? Yeah, problem. What else do we have here? What's this? Only holds 200. This one only holds 200. That one's the same. Yeah, not a lot of options. So I think we're going to suck it up. Pick up one of these guys. Get the max capacity, of course. And a different configuration, white, red, all the same price. Okay, let me think about this for a minute. Now I'm starting to think maybe I want to be in potatoes. Maybe I don't want to be in potatoes. Maybe I need to get out of this. I don't want to keep this little thing. I want to do something else. Let's put that off for now. We got 71. Let's worry about our sheep. I got to think about it. I'm stalling because I need to think about it. I do have something picked out for this. It's one that I used on Corpy. Really kind of liked it. It's large, 300 sheep. That's a lot of sheep. And I think I want to set it up like here. 28.3. It's supposed to be 26, but the thing is that the fence does, if I'm not mistaken, the fence will follow the ground. I'm not too worried about. I'm gonna come over here a bit because I want the road to go through there. I think I'm gonna do this. I don't know what it's gonna do to the ground. We might have to fix it. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. I just saw some stuff shift, so I'm a little worried. Okay, so we've got a bump here. That we might be able to fix, no problem. This is bumpy all over here. Maybe my road won't go there. This is fine over here. It's all fine. Oh, this is a bit messed up here. It did, see how it drops down? No problem, but it also deformed the ground, which is kind of weird. And here, it raises it up, which is fine. That's not a problem for the sheep, you know. They won't complain. Okay. Okay, maybe I will put in some trees or something here to just kind of separate it off. There we go. We got a new sheep barn. This one had me a little annoyed on Corpy. I really liked it, but one of the things is you have to come in here to get your stuff. Is that open? Looks like a door. So Yeah, there's a light in here, I think. You can turn that on. We have to come in here to feed them, which is fine. That's not a problem. So, yeah, new pen for our sheep. We're not ready to move them in yet. So, yeah. Yeah, all right. Let's see if I can fix the ground a bit. Hopefully it cooperates. We're just going to smooth. Oh, yes, it's cooperating. Nice. Sometimes they don't. Then go over here, fix this up a bit. Don't care about back there. I do care a little bit about over here. Make that a bit smaller. Actually, this looks good. It looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. And then while we're at it, why don't we see if we can smooth some of this out. Like I said, the sheep won't mind much, but smooth is always good. And a little bit back here, maybe. No, I can't really see, but... All right, how does it look? Looks good here, looks good there. No bumps. This is awesome. This is very awesome. This got reasonably smoothed out. Okay, that makes me happy. Makes me happy. Our farm is expanding. Obviously we are focusing on sheep, so that's going to be a big part of our future here. And I would like to also entertain goats. I got to figure out how to do that. I need a special pen that supports milk. So, okay. So I think I'll paint up a little bit. Let's do some painting. Pretty little painting. Dirt. And I think we'll do this a bit rough here. Let me get the long grass out of there. And I want us out there. And a little bit more. This bit. Not as much grass, and widen this out a little bit. Jump over here for a second. Now we do own that intersection, so that's on our land. I'm gonna clean this up here. And a little bit more there. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of being nitpicky a little bit. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Now, getting back to here, I wanted to fix this up. And it appears I can't paint here. Why is that? Probably because this thing is here. We're going to move that over here. It's going to pop back up over there. I tried putting it in here, just leaving it there so I could take it out whenever I needed it. Now, I may at some point expand this out to a bit of a plateau, but for now, I think I just want it to be, yeah, there we go. I just want it to be grass. Don't need that big of an access in here. Open this up a bit, and then plants. We'll do this in a few places. It'd be nice to put a tree here too, but things cost money, right? This is going to grow back slowly. This is not. Okay, so let's make some, do a little painting here too. Okay. Okay. I think, do I want to cover this? No, I think I'll put some grass here. There we go. I don't know what's going to grow back and what's not, so I'll just do this for now, and then I might have to fix up some stuff here later after the other stuff grows back. All right. We're trying to get a bit of a wood look going here. This might need cleaning up some more. Okay, where are we? So this is still going well. I've got a field over there that I want to do something in, but I don't know if I want potatoes or not. You know what? Let's just do potatoes. Let's just keep it simple. And if I decide to change it, I'll change it. So let's get this guy and make him nice and red. Bye. And then we'll, oh, everything's gone now. What we'll do is, do I have enough seed? I'll get some more. We'll get 2 more because we're probably going to need quite a bit. Okay. I guess we're going to be using this one. And I think I'll leave the front loader on here. I do have to get that, I do have to get the tree puller thingamabob back up to the store to sell it. Or should we just hang on to it? Maybe we'll need it. It's one of those things, you know, it's not that expensive. Okay. Let's see how far that gets us. Yeah, I think we'll keep it around. I'll just put it away somewhere so it's not just sitting out in the field like that. So I want to say we have enough land for now, but really we kind of don't, because there's a piece that I really want for the sake of starting to put in sell points and maybe some productions. So I'm going to try to fix up that field a bit. I'm going to start here. And yeah, let's go, potatoes. Alright, so it's still doing the ridge stuff. No problem. Okay. Get some potatoes in there. Now we've got our sheep barn, which I think for now is going to be more than enough. It's going to last us for quite a long time. So we still have a lot of field space. So I'm probably going to put in another field as soon as I get a tractor available. That said, I should probably buy another tractor. I really should, but I'm wondering if one's going to show up here. I'll probably drop a tree or 2 here. This can act as a little bit of a shed, but not really. I could park something here, and I could park something here, but ultimately it's about picking up pallets. I think we're going to get a forklift. I think a forklift is going to be our thing instead of a front loader. So, yeah. Of course, these ones I can just pick up. Premium potatoes. I can carry these over. They are not very heavy. Oops. He says right before he drops them. Where's my little stand? There we go. Little market stand. Feels good to run a market stand. Trees are coming through my awning. All right. Okay, so what's next? What's next? I have to put in another field. I need another tractor, guys. Let's see what I can pick up. I want to save up for that property, though. But I think we're going to do okay for money, especially next month. So, what can I get? Oh, I just had an idea. I was just talking about a forklift. But I could forego the forklift and save up for this. Because this has trailer hitch capabilities. It also has 3-point on the back, and this can act as a tractor. And oh, should I do this? No. I need a tractor. I need a real tractor. I need a cheap one. Let's jump in here and see what we can find. I won't drag you through this. Give me a minute. I'll find something. Okay, I found something, but I don't have enough money for it, so I gotta wait it out a little bit. We will get a new tractor next. Then we'll start saving for that land. I'm just running out here because we're almost out of... Well, we're almost out. We are out. Let's go top this up. Yeah, I think I found what I'll call an end game tractor, meaning it's a tractor that we're going to buy and we probably won't upgrade from it. We'll be keeping it right through. So these guys here are doing the job for now, but at some point they will probably, all of these will probably be upgraded closer to 200 horsepower. We might keep one small yard kind of simple tractor. Maybe this guy. This guy's pretty good. Or maybe the little John Deere. I like the little John Deere. What a grid. What a grid. Always like seeing that. Kind of impressive sometimes, though. Okay. Nearest waypoint. Off we go. Okay, that should be enough for sorghum. The potatoes doing? Oh, we're out. Okay, we did just that. Have to go refill again. And we'll have to fertilize as well. I've got a lot of room here, so what am I doing? I need another field for sure. I could be doing, like, I want to relocate that fermenter up here as well. Forage wagon is going to be sold as soon as we finish with the straw from the oat field. Be another 30,000 bucks or so. Oh, what am I doing? This does not have a course. This is on a normal worker. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? We don't have a normal silo. The tractor I want to get is 60,000. It's going to cost us 60,000, so I don't have the money for that quite yet. And I don't want to spend on anything else until we get that. So we're kind of stuck right now. Much is left in here. We still have a ton in here, but it is going to sell every hour. We'll creep our way up. And we'll sell this. We'll get a couple of bucks back from this little pen setup here. And then what I plan on doing is extending this field out to be all grass once everything is out of here. It'll be all grass, and those, you know, sheep will be up there, and the fermenting silo will also be up there. Okay, I'll be back in a second, guys. I'm just waiting on getting a tractor back. That should not take too long, but we'll see. All right, I'm still patiently waiting. I'm having a look at my inventory here. I've got this claw that I'm going to sell. I'm not going to use that anymore. That's going to be for sale. This bucket, I think we'll keep it around. I don't quite need it right now. This, I think we'll sell it. We'll sell it. We'll buy it back if we need it. I'm just trying to figure out how to get to that 60,000 real fast. As the hour turns, we'll have a bit more money, but I don't think we'll get to 60. So, but I'm impatient, so I'm going to speed up the clock a little bit. There we go. Where are we at? 49. That's nothing. I guess it's not producing it, the silage, as fast as it can sell it. So that might be part of the problem. I think what I'm going to do, what do we have here? We've got 3,000 liters of sheep stuff. We might sell that. We're going to get more real soon. 23.6. It's on its way back up, I think. Where are we? What are we? We're August. Oh, it's on its way down. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. This fuel tank here does not fill up my vehicles. I got 2,000 liters of fuel in here, and I cannot get it to fill up my vehicle. So that's a bit of a waste there. We'll probably get rid of that. We got a few things to get rid of, but they all have to go way up that hill to be sold. So, and I don't have a tractor. So I think what I'm going to do, is this going? This is almost done. And this is almost out of seed. I think we'll keep this going. And as soon as that other field is done, then we'll head up, we'll sell some stuff. Love our little harvester. Starting to notice a couple of other people are using that as well. So, okay. Potato guy, you're almost out. I need you for a second. We'll pick up where we left off. Okay. From here. I really need better storage for this. Now, I need him for something. What do I need him for? Oh, I need him to get that thing and a claw down. Actually, I kind of have to use this tractor to drive up there, don't I? Okay. Here's what we'll do. I'll get the other tractor to finish the potatoes. This guy I'll use to head up there and we can go right now. I'm just going to drop off the pallet forks and grab the log thingamabob. Log grabber. Cozy in here, but we can make it work. That's to be sold. And what should I sell? A Taj Fun thing is probably the one that's going to bring back the most money. That little diesel tank probably won't bring back much at all. Does this have a hitch on it? Any chance that has a hitch on it? No. Okay, let's head up top, sell this. We're gonna have a bit more money coming out of the production in about an hour. Less than an hour, I guess. Clock's running pretty quick. Maybe I should just speed up a bit. Put it at 15 for now, but I have to remember to change it back. I forget how much this winch thing costs. I don't think it's a lot. We're scraping for pennies, guys. See you at the shop. Look at that, we're almost out of fuel again. This thing guzzles fuel. Almost tempted to sell it, but I do need 3 tractors, and I don't think I can get another one this cheap. So, yeah, decisions, right? Not that. Not that. We only got about 2,000 from the hourly sales. The silage. Log 40 is 2460, 2470, so that's okay. This is not that much more, is it? Where am I at? 58. Oh, I'm almost there. And I have to head back down. Now, I think one of the things I'm going to do, and this is kind of, I don't know if you want to call it cheating or not, but what I might do is buy this piece of land, do nothing with it as far as, you know, developing a farm, but I can pop up a couple of sell points up here, mostly to match the things that there's no other sell points for. So I could put them up here, like basically, you know, compensate myself for all that. I'll think about it. $58. I am going to speed up the clock a lot. See if we can get us to 60. We're getting pretty close to the, actually we're over the hour of recording here. It's 60. Let's go to 4 p.m. We'll slow it back down again. We'll order our tractor. Okay. I can buy this while I'm driving. How's that? It's a medium tractor. It's way down here. Where is it? Way down. It is this tractor with the not the 210, the 180 boost. So that's an extra 6,000. So we're at 56,000 now. And the attachers are going to be this attacher 2 with front hydraulic. So and I could make this, yeah, let's do that, an extra $100. So there we go. 56, it's not 60 I need it, it's 56.8. So there we go. But our third tractor is purchased. Oh, I forgot about the delivery cost. Ugh, I gotta turn off that store deliveries mod. I mean, I know it saves me a lot of driving up and down that hill, but it's costing a lot. Okay, we're broke again, but we won't be broke in the morning. That's the thing, right? Let me get this going again here. With this tractor. Well, we'll take a look at our new tractor in a minute. So I have the 3, I've got my harvester, I've got the land that I wanted, I've got a new sheep pen. Now we're gonna manipulate things a little bit up here. Where was I? Right over here. I'm gonna move a couple of things around up top. And there we go. What's that? Okay, good. There we go. Look at that beauty. It's got what are called rice wheels on it. So I don't know if this is oh no, it's got closing windows and doors and stuff. Uh-oh. What does this do? Oh, opens the back. That's fine. No, that's not a button that's going to conflict. Okay. Oh, it is manual though. It's okay. Yeah, it's got that huge, thick threads on the tires. Look at that. That's okay. Okay, potatoes over here. Pig food that I can't pick up. I'll have to get a tractor for that. Yeah, we've made some really good progress here, guys. Yeah, so we're going to move. I keep repeating it. I'm repeating it mostly for myself. We're going to move the sheep over there. We're going to move the fermenter over there. I may consider moving the silo as well over here, just because it's one nice big flat area. You know, all the way down here is, I mean, it's not flat, but it's a lot better than over there. And then I can expand my fields out a little bit more there. So we'll do that in the next episode. For now, I hope the sheep can just eat to their heart's content. Use up all this feed so that we can move them. And we can free this up. I'm not quite sure how long. Actually, is it here? No, it's in here that it shows the daily food. So basically monthly food. So it's going to be 3 months before they burn through this. A little less than 3 months. So after 2 months, we'll move them. So, yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. And I am using a mod that, if you look at my menu, hit the M key, and I can move them to the barn without having to get a transport. So, yeah, we're going to pretend that I pulled out a guitar and they followed me all over here. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing. I'm excited about how this is developing now. Things are gonna pick up pretty good. It was a little slow at the beginning, but now I'm feeling really good about it. So, yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. I hope you guys have a great day.